Hey, you need help with anything?
Me? Nope. Just closing up shop, honey.
You sure you don't need something? I mean, there's a spinny icon above your head, and it's really compelling.
What, that? Oh, just testing it out. Making sure it's rotating properly. Go on, sweetie, I'm fine here. Fine, but I really shouldn't be giving into a quest junkie.
I sense some epic missions in my future.
Epic missions indeed, Spider-Man. Anyways, welcome back, true believers and all you spectacular Spidey fans, to another Spider-Man PS4 related video. Now, this news actually appeared yesterday, but I wasn't able to make a video on it yesterday because I was busy making a really awesome video relating to Chris Baker's Spider-Madness event, which is going on all throughout March, and you can definitely expect that video from me coming soon. But regarding the main news, I have fellow Spidey Squad member Spidey Hype to thank for sending me a link to this article. Without him, I would have not seen this, so thank you, Spidey Hype, you are awesome. So basically, there was an article that popped up yesterday on the PlayStation blog titled 14 Massive Upcoming PS4 Exclusive Games Worth Clearing Your Diary For. Our top picks of the biggest upcoming games playable only on the PlayStation 4. And the article then goes on to actually list all these different upcoming PS4 exclusives, and one of them is of course Marvel's Spider-Man. And the most interesting thing about this list is the description that they put for Marvel's Spider-Man actually indicates a new fact about the game that we didn't necessarily know before. And the description for the game reads as, it's the world's biggest superhero in an all-new blockbuster action-adventure created by Insomniac Games, the world-renowned studio behind Ratchet & Clank. With a fresh take on Peter Parker and his amazing cast of supervillains, an expanded and fun moveset tied to Spider-Man's spectacular gadgets, and a richly detailed Marvel and quest-filled New York City to swing around, this is an essential not just for superhero fanatics, but adventure free-roaming gameplay fans everywhere. So of course the main point in that description, which gets me very excited, is the confirmation that New York City is going to be a quest-filled New York City. Now of course we were assuming that side missions were going to be in the game, however we didn't get specifically which type of missions that were going to be possibly implemented within the game's story. However, if you have watched the previous Spider-Man PS4 interviews that Brian Intihar has been a part of, you'll know that he has told the certain individuals that he has talked to that there will be a lot to do in New York City, but he hasn't really specified about what we are going to do until now with this post. Another question from Austin, the Spidey fan. He's asking about like the side activities in the city. So like clearly what we've seen in the trailer, there's all these great things with like the car, you can kick people out of the car, and I'm assuming like fighting guys in buildings or in the city. I know you can't answer specifically, but is there going to be a lot of things that would make us play the game like that has a lot of replay factor? Like it's not just going to be a one and done experience. Like there's going to be some other stuff to do.
Like I said, I can't go a ton into what the open world experience is, but I will tell you that there will be a lot. There will be things to do in the open world, and that will draw you in and want you to explore.
And given the certain side missions that Brian has stated will not be in Spider-Man PS4, this will make you either very upset or very happy.
Are there balloon missions?
No, there's no balloon missions. There's no balloon missions. There's no pizza delivery. That was for that time, and now we're doing our own thing.
What in this Spider-Man game, because we've done a lot of things in our Spider-Man games, are we doing that we've never done before that you can tell us about?
I can't tell you much about the open world activities. I can tell you that we're building a very large city that we want you to explore and try a lot of different things, and we have some tricks up our sleeve we'll be talking about later.
Now, even though sadly Peter won't be working for Mr. Aziz in Spider-Man PS4, at least we don't have to deal with any more petty balloon catching. Now, this news actually gets me really excited because of how it's so different from the other previous Spider-Man games that we've had in the past. This is mainly because in the previous Spidey games, we've had Spider-Man go around the city fighting crime and also doing things like races or combat tours. However, I believe that the best certain side missions that have appeared in any Spider-Man game is in Spider-Man 2, where you could go in the city streets and actually talk to random civilians, where they would assign you certain things to do in the city, like saving people or stopping car chases or stopping bank robberies. Now, even though I do think that side missions like those from the previous Spidey games could definitely happen in Spider-Man PS4, I think Insomniac is going to go more of the Sunset Overdrive route, where they had missions and quests. So basically in Sunset Overdrive, you had two different types of missions to do in the game, from the standard missions and quests. As you can already tell, the missions from Sunset Overdrive were that of the story in order for you to progress through the main game, whereas the quests were something completely different altogether. The great thing about Sunset Overdrive's quests is that it made you explore the entirety of Sunset City and also interact with tons of awesome different people in the game. This could have ranged from someone like a cosplayer or a LARPer or a homeless person or a robot. Not only would you have a great time interacting with all these different characters, but once you actually completed a quest, you would actually get experience, money, and also a customization or a weapon item to use for your character in the game. This gave the quests in Sunset Overdrive meaning to the player in order for them to continuously engage with all the different activities in the game. And I definitely think that Insomniac are going to take what they've learned from Sunset Overdrive as well as what has happened in the previous Spider-Man games in terms of side missions and fully implement that within the world of Spider-Man PS4. Plus, in case any of you guys forgot, Insomniac have stated that New York City in Spider-Man PS4 is in fact going to be 4 to 6 times bigger than Sunset Overdrive Sunset City. And hopefully that means that we can do quests maybe for Aunt May or Miles Morales or Mary Jane, and maybe even do some missions as both Peter Parker and Mary Jane for other characters that could be in the story or just side characters that don't even relate to the main game. For example, Insomniac have stated that this is in fact going to be a Marvel New York, and that we can see maybe slight references to other Marvel characters in the game, given that we already have an Easter egg to Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum. And as a cool possibility, maybe there could be an entire quest just exploring the Sanctum Sanctorum or just checking in if Doctor Strange is home. But regardless, I just can't wait to see all the different type of quests that we're going to be experiencing in this game. Anyways guys, thank you all so much for watching, and please let me know in the comments section down below if you think that the side quests in Spider-Man PS4 are going to be similar to Spider-Man 2, Sunset Overdrive, or a nice hybrid of both of those games. Anyways guys, thank you all so much for watching. Stay spectacular, Spidey fans. Peace out.